Here we are right outside Jerusalem. It's so wonderful to come up to our nation's capital and stand with our nation's capital. I mean, this city is 4,000 years old, and to see nations come, just as the Bible says, every nation that God created will come and worship him in Jerusalem. And we saw that happen. We were able to join with many who were fasting and praying for the peace of Jerusalem. Boy, do we need friends in this time where anti-Semitism is continuing to grow around the world.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem to my chief joy. For Zion's sake I will not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth.
Shalom, Chaim Mailspin, the Galilean, Sea of Galilee, right over there. This is called the Galilee of the Nations by the book of Isaiah. And I'm excited to say that when we look at Jerusalem, when we celebrate the reunification of Jerusalem, it was unified under King David, King Solomon, but then you have 2,000 years of nothing. But this land is really coming together, experiencing a revival of the plants, of the trees, of the rubble being rebuilt. And I'm excited to say, as I met a buddy who was there in 1967 in the Six-Day War, and he's there saying he had to risk his life parachuting into the old city of Jerusalem. And he says when he heard that shofar sound, the rabbi blew the shofar, he puts his hands on that wall, the Wailing Wall, the wall that's closest as you can get to where the temple of God's glory once stood, and where it will stand again, by the way. And he starts weeping. Everybody's getting chills around the world. Is this the actual time of the Messiah? And so, as the executive director of the Aliyah Return Center, as also the CEO of the Faithful Galileans charity that we run too, I want to tell you something. These heroes are still around. Israel's a young country. These heroes still need help. Many of these came from the Holocaust, 1948. They came right out of the Holocaust. Concentration camp, picture that. And their life is still hard. It's a tough place to live. And it's no one's fault, but you just got to be a pioneer here. And we said we need to help them. We need to, as you see, we give the food packages to Holocaust survivors. We give those rings of gold and silver. As you give us gold, we are able to make those gold and silver rings, and we give it to them at least once a year, if not more events than once a year for the Holocaust survivors. Thank you for standing in the gap and being a blessing to them and really shaping the future of Israel, bringing in what's prophesied by the Hebrew prophets. God bless you from the Galilee.